guys! So finally it is time for the dotting tutorial. I filmed this video once and I'm sure if you guys follow me you know by now how frustrated I've been with this video. I edited, uploaded, and I always watch it back before I put it live, and the audio was jacked and I was pissed, so I re-edited the entire thing, did it again. I ended up doing that 3 times. Something was wrong every time. I just got so mad and I was like, you know what, I'm done, I need a few days off. So I took a few days off. I'm sorry if you guys have been waiting, but I am here. It's time. It's done. Hopefully you're watching this video and the audio is good. Please, dear God. So I did a dotting tutorial. Oh gosh, it's probably been over a year because it was before I got my good camera. It's bad. I mean, it is so bad. So an updated one is definitely necessary. Dotting for me is like the easiest form of nail art, and I get a lot of questions from you guys. How do you make your dots so round? I honestly don't know, and I'm not saying that to be like, you know, I'm so amazing at doing dots. It just, I don't know, it kind of comes easy to me. But I do think that there are a few little tips and tricks that I can give you guys if you're having trouble. So I think one of the main things that frustrates people about doing dots is when you put the dot on your nail, it's not perfectly round. It gets kind of bumpy, or it's like, it's not a dot, it's kind of just a blob. The main thing for me, and I'll show you guys, I brought up 2 of my dotters. The one that I used in this video, the tutorial that you're gonna see, is this guy right here. So they're 2-sided dotters. I got these on Amazon. I got a pack of 5 and they were honestly like $5, maybe even less. So you can always find these on Amazon. You can see mine are very well loved. They're kind of stained, and yes, I love these things. I use them all the time. So I'm gonna go crazy. I swear not one motorcycle has gone by all day. And now, oh my God, I wish I could just go outside and like pluck them off with a BB gun. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I do, like my setup, everything, before we get into the tutorial. So when I sit down to do my nails, I put my base color on, let that dry a few minutes, and then I'm getting ready to dot. So I'm setting the mood. So I have this little guy right here, and I mean, it's been through hell. This I got at like Walmart for 99 cents. You can use anything. You can use a plastic bag. You can use a piece of tin foil. You can use, I mean, any flat surface that's not going to absorb the polish. So you don't want to use like a paper towel because the nail polish is just going to sink in. So I will just take a blob of polish, put it down onto the surface, and then when I dip my dotter into it, I think this is the biggest mistake that people make. You can see there's a good sized ball on here, and I'll do a close-up so that you guys can see. And even with the smaller one, they all have like a pronounced little ball on the end. Like a toothpick doesn't have that, so I feel like it's harder to make perfectly round dots with a toothpick. With these, it's a lot easier because they're already giving you the little ball on the end. So when you dip into your polish, this is the biggest thing. Don't dip the entire ball into the polish. You just want to get polish on the very edge of your dotter. I think a lot of people dip the whole entire thing in, and then when you go to put it on your nail, you just have way too much polish. You don't need a lot. And another thing that I find really helps, I'll dip in, I'll make a few dots, and then I will dip my dotter into some acetone or nail polish remover and then wipe it on a cotton round and get it nice and clean. You don't want to keep dotting because your dotter is going to get kind of gummy and the polish is going to oh my God, would you stop driving by? The polish is going to start drying on the edge of your dotter and you're not going to get perfectly round dots. So if you're doing like your whole hand, you're going to want to just do a few dots and then clean off your dotter, go back into the polish and resume. That's how I find I get the most like symmetrical dots. You just don't want the polish to start to dry on the edge because it gets kind of gross. I hope this is making sense. It's hard to kind of explain it. I mean, you guys will see in the tutorial how I do the dots, but I just want to, you know, I just want to talk with you guys beforehand. What else did I want to tell you guys? I think that's the main thing. Just don't get too much polish on whatever you're using to dot with. You can use a bobby pin. Like I said, you can use a toothpick, but honestly, I would invest in some dotting tools. They will make your life so much easier, and the fact that they do have the little balls on the end, especially if you're a beginner, it makes it a lot easier to get the nice round dots. Once you get the dotting part of it down, there are so many different things that you can do. You can make flowers, you can make like zigzags, you can make chevrons, you can make pretty much anything out of dots. I think that's why I like it so much, because it's such an easy thing to do once you get the hang of it, and the possibilities are endless. So in this tutorial, I made kind of like flowers, but a different type of flower for me. It's more like a, I mean, you guys will see. I guess I should probably pop a picture up now so that you guys can see what we're doing. On the one nail, I just did traditional dots, and I will show you in the tutorial like how I place them so that they're nice and like spaced and all that stuff. And then on my pinky, I just did an array of different sized dots. I feel like I've said dots so much in this video. I think that's pretty much it. So what I did for this tutorial, I just put my base down. I used, what did I use as my base? I was thinking it was my boyfriend Scales Walls, but you know what I think I used? I think it was Morgan Taylor Birthday Suit. So it doesn't really matter. Just pick your base colors, 2 coats, let it dry for like 5 minutes, and then you're ready to go in and do your dots. I think I've hit everything. If you guys have any questions or you're unsure of anything, let me know down below. I will try to give you guys some more information during the actual tutorial. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and if you want to see how I do my dots, then just keep watching. Okay, voiceover, take 5,000. I'm starting out with the bigger side of my dotting tool, and I'm going into my dark green polish, and I'll have everything listed down below, like what polishes I used, and I'm just making 2 dots on my nail. Doesn't matter where you make them, just make sure that they're spaced far enough apart. Then I'm going in with the smaller dotting tool side, and I'm kind of making like a circular shape around that very first dot. It just kind of makes it look like a little flower design or something. I usually only do about 3 dots at a time. Like I'll do 3, then I dip back into the polish, and you can see on my dotting tool I only have the tiniest bit of polish. You don't want to have too much, so just dip the very tip of your dotting tool, whatever you're using, just the tip. Oh god. So I'm just making that circular shape, then I'm going into black polish and doing the exact same thing. One thing that I forgot to mention to you guys in the intro, when you have your little blob of polish on the side that you're dipping into, if that ever starts to dry, don't keep using it. Put out new polish and use that, because if you go into polish that's starting to dry, when you dot it onto your nail, when you pull the dotting tool away, it's gonna leave behind kind of a string because the polish is drying, and you're just gonna end up with little strings all over your nails. So if your blob ever starts to dry, put out a new blob. Huge tip, don't forget that, it's very important. I've messed up so many manicures by thinking, oh, it's okay, it's not quite dry yet. Don't do it. So now I'm doing just like traditional dots. I always start at the bottom center of my nail, then I move up a little bit to the center, and then I'll move up to the tip of the nail. This is always my starting point. I always start in the middle and then kind of move to either side. So I go over to the right just a little bit, and you want to go in between the dots that you just made. It's probably just easier for me to shut up and let you guys watch. you'll be able to see a little bit better when I get to the other side of my nail. I know this isn't the best angle. I'm still trying to perfect my nail art videos. I almost need to put the camera like directly over top. So I'm sorry if the angle's kind of weird. I'm working on it, I promise. So you can see here, I just go in between the dots. And if you do that every time, you will have perfectly spaced dots. I feel like I'm saying dots 1,000 times again. But a lot of you ask me how I get them to be evenly spaced. Just always make that center row of dots and just work from there. I promise it's like foolproof. So yeah, that nail is pretty much done. Now we're going to move on to the little baby pinky. And I'm taking, I think I started with the dark green, and I'm using the larger side of the dotting tool, and it's kind of, the way that I make the different shaped dots is just by how much pressure I apply. If I want the dot to be bigger, of course I apply more pressure. If I want it to be small, you guys get it, I apply less pressure. So I just make some random dots on the nail with my first color, and then when I feel like I have enough, I will go into my second color and do the exact same thing. So now I'm going in with the purple polish, and same thing, just kind of lightly dot if you want the dot to be very small, press a little bit harder if you want it to be bigger. And we have motorcycles. Oh my God. So once I get the bigger dots done, you'll see in a minute, I go in with the smaller side of the dotting tool and I do the exact same thing. I just kind of fill in the spaces with smaller dots. That's pretty much it. This is a really cute design and it's really easy to do, even though it looks kind of fancy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then once we get that done, oh my gosh, we're still dotting. Okay. Oh, now I'm going in with my second color. And see how I get those super teeny tiny dots? I don't have a special dotting tool for that. I just press like the tiniest bit on the nail, hardly any pressure at all, and just the most smallest amount of polish on your dotting tool. Not a lot. Big tip, I know I've said it a bunch in this video, but only put the tiniest bit of polish. Just the tip, my friends, just the tip. So once I get that done, good grief, I am really working this pinky nail, aren't I? So once I get that done, we are moving on to the thumb, and this is so simple. I just take the larger side of the dotting tool, make one big dot, and then I flip it, use the smaller side, and make a small dot. This is a very cute design. I mean, how easy was that? And it looks really cute. So now I'm top coating. You want to let everything dry for a good 5 to 10 minutes. And always, always, always make sure that you have a bead of polish, of top coat on your brush. You never want to smudge whatever you have on your nail. It's better to have more top coat than too little top coat, because you will mess it up and it's so frustrating. So I kind of sped this up. I'm using my HK Girl, by the way, if anybody's curious. Always, always, always make sure that you have more than enough top coat on your brush. And you can see as I'm doing this that I keep dipping back into my top coat. That's because I always want to make sure that I have exactly what I need on the brush and I don't get any smudges. You guys have to be tired of hearing me talk by now, because I am getting very tired of hearing my own voice. So just top coating, that's pretty much it. I really, really, really hope that this video helped you guys. If you have any questions, let me know down below. I think the design turned out really cute. I love you guys. And now back to Psycho Tycho. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little dotting tutorial. I'm pretty sure I've covered everything with you guys. Like I said at the beginning, if there's anything that you're unsure of or you still have questions, just let me know down below. I will keep an eye on this video and I'll try to answer everyone's questions. Yeah, I love you guys so, so, so much. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry it took me so long to get this video up, but hopefully it was worth the wait. Hope everybody has a good day. Make sure you guys thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Mwah. I love you guys. Are you kidding me?
What sound does the camel make? Do they like, or do they gallop? Can a camel gallop? My camel cannot gallop. Can yours? I told you guys before that I love, whoa. Sometimes she just gets a little carried away. Wow, what is happening upstairs, woman? Sorry, I'm just giving my hair a little trim. So today we are going, look at my flab shaking. Oh, shake it, girl. So today. I feel weird today. I don't know why. So, today we are, wow. Are you ready? Get ready. You can do it, Topaz. You can do it, you old bitch. So, today's video is going to be an updated dotting tutorial. I what? Oh, bye, boy, bye. And I feel like the main, wait, no, that's not what I want to say. Wait.
Every time I look around, all I ever see is people being jealous and they want to look like me. I got Ricky Dillon for all of them and Johnny too. But I'm my favorite, boo.
What is on top of your head? What the heck?
I mean, it look really good.
Where my beige at? Where my beige
it's very loose too.
Oh, my hair looks better than yours today, girl.
What? You trying to dye today?
Are you?
No. Ew, what is that?
It's wine.
You're right. Give me some.
Sure, have some.
Is it really?
No. Can you? I was.
It's spicy!
No. What was that twirl? Oh my god.
My mouth is aching.
Your mouth is not aching.
My mouth is tingling and aching because of you. Because you like drink spicy drinks like chili dogs.
It's not spicy.
It's pretty good. I want some more.
You are a sick little person. You're shaking the entire room.
The after tastes really good. You should go try it.
Get out of here.
I made these myself.
Can I have a bite?
Nick, it's gonna drip.
Dang. Oh, Nick, you make good runs.
Thank you.
What?
I get it from Daddy.
Get out.
Emma has
Are
her
you
own.
out of your mind?
Emma has her.
Out.
You just cracked my neck and it felt so good.
She's really pushing.
Nick, how did you learn to make ramen so better than Emma?
Emma. Just kidding.
What?
I've
One more bite.
Look at that hog telling me that I make really bad ramens. Oh.
So good.
Stop it! Give it to yourself! Don't need to talk about. I'm gonna go eat mine now because I'm so.
Get out
upset
of
with
here.
you. I'm gonna go cry while I eat them.
Okay, have fun.